The original plan was simple: foster the tiny blind puppy for 2 weeks, maximum. But the moment his foster mom saw him, everything changed. He was so small and helpless that she couldn't help but fall in love. A rescue group had reached out about a puppy who desperately needed a safe place. She waited weeks for the call, and when it finally came, she rushed to pick him up with just a laundry basket and some baby blankets. His name was Levi. He was only 10 weeks old and weighed just 3.5 pounds. Sadly, his ears had been cropped, making him look tough, but he was actually just a terrified baby. The first few weeks were a big challenge for both of them. Since Levi couldn't see, he didn't know if it was day or night outside. His mom had to use a white noise machine just to teach him when it was bedtime. He was also completely terrified of the stairs. Even when Levi grew up to be 50 pounds, she still had to carry him up to bed every night and back down every morning because he was too scared to walk. He tried using a special halo harness to stop bumping into walls, but he often got discouraged. Because he was blind, he felt vulnerable and would act aggressively toward other dogs at daycare. It seemed like Levi would always have to be an only dog. But then, another call came in. There was another blind puppy, a little guy named Jax, who needed a home. At first, the answer was a hard no. Levi was already a handful, and adding another special needs dog seemed impossible. But Levi spent his days just sleeping on the couch, looking lonely and bored. His mom thought maybe, just maybe, Levi would understand that Jax was blind too. She decided to take the risk and brought the new puppy home. The introduction was slow and careful. First, they just smelled each other from under the door. Then, they met while being held safe in arms. Eventually, they started playing, and the connection was instant. They became inseparable. Levi actually started helping Jax navigate the house. If Jax hears Levi's collar jingle or hears him drinking water, he knows exactly where to go. While Levi is calm and smart, Jax is a wild ball of energy who runs into things without fear. They balance each other out perfectly. Now, they spend every day wrestling and cuddling. Jax did have a scary moment where he needed emergency surgery after eating part of a toy, but he recovered fully. These two blind dogs prove that you don't need sight to find your best friend. Bully breeds are often overlooked in shelters, but Levi and Jax show just how loyal and loving they can be. It was the best decision to bring them together. If this story touched you, give it a like.